Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I thought I would just do a video for you updating you on everything that is going on in terms of travel and in terms of my channel. Obviously things have changed dramatically over the last week or so in terms of the coronavirus, and I just want to make this one video explaining everything that's going to be going on, and then all of my other content is going to be upbeat, positive Disney content because I think we all need it right now, but I just wanted to address it, and then that is probably all I'm going to say about it in videos on this channel. Obviously I do vlog over on my Victoria in Detail channel, and there might be a little bit more about what's going on over there, but I want to keep this a positive space. Obviously I went to Florida in February. I was very, very lucky that that was before anything was going on in terms of closures at the Disney parks in the States, and I vlogged the entire trip obviously, and I can't wait to share that with you. I am very aware that so many of you at the moment are encountering problems with your trips. You're having to cancel, reschedule. It's very upsetting. It's very stressful in a lot of cases trying to get through to travel providers. It's for the best, obviously. I think it's safe to say, but that does not mean that it's not stressful and upsetting. So I just wanted to say that I really, really do feel for everybody who is in that position. I want my channel to still be a positive space to share Disney photos over on my social media and share videos here, but I in no way want to be insensitive by uploading that content. So if anybody is super upset about their trip being cancelled, obviously I completely understand that you may want to stay away from Disney content for now, but I know a lot of you have expressed how excited you are for those vlogs because you really just need something to cheer you up right now. I know many people are isolating at home. We are doing the same here. So I just want to basically reach out and make sure that everybody is okay. I want to be able to provide videos for those who may live on their own and be at home by themselves, because you know it is very difficult being by yourself, staying away from family and friends and things like that. It's just a very difficult time. So first up, I'm just going to let you know about our trip to South Korea and Tokyo. That is not going to be going ahead, of course, with the travel ban that is going on. Tokyo Disney is still closed. You're not able to travel from South Korea to Tokyo. So for all sorts of reasons, we actually made the decision to cancel that trip a few weeks ago now. The situation is changing so rapidly from day to day. At first, it was just a case that they were advising not to travel to certain places, but we just knew that there was no way that trip could go ahead. We will be rescheduling that trip. Of course, I am very disappointed to not be seeing my brother, and we do want to go and see them as soon as we can, as soon as it's safe to do so. It likely may be next year, to be honest, because we do have other things going on later in the year, and it's all to do with, you know, time off for my brother as well. So for now, that trip is shelved. It will be happening. It will definitely be going back, but not for the minute, because obviously things are just very uncertain. And on that note, I do actually have another trip planned. Ordinarily, I would do a trip announcement and everyone would get excited about it. I'm not going to do that, of course, because for one thing, I don't know that this trip will go ahead. It may not. Also, I am very, very aware of the amount of people who have had to cancel their trips. So I am not about to be talking about trips that I'm taking. You know, I don't even know if it's going to happen, but I thought I would mention it because I know a lot of you are asking, you know, for me, when I think I'm going to be going back. So the trip I have planned currently actually was planned ages ago. So last year, myself and my friend Lisa, who many of you will remember if you've been around here for a long time, we went in May 2017, and you can go back and watch those vlogs. Lisa hasn't been since then, so last year we had planned a big trip together. Now that trip is actually planned for the 12th of May, and before everything had happened with the current situation, I had actually extended the trip. So I was going to go 5 days early, and then Lisa would be joining me for 9 days, so it was like a 2-week trip. Of course, I don't know. Nobody knows at the moment what's happening. Disney is currently closed until the end of this month. It could very well go beyond that. I know a lot of you guys have reached out to me, letting me know that you have changed your trips for April and for May until later in the year. So I just don't know. I genuinely don't know when I will be going back. But if that trip does not go ahead because either the parks are still closed or I'm not able to travel for whatever reason, I will take that trip as soon as I possibly can. can, as soon as it's safe. I will go back to Disney. So when that will be exactly, I don't know, but I definitely will go as soon as I'm able to. And then Lisa and I might have to do our trip later in the year. It will depend on her annual leave from work and stuff like that. But I'm not for one second saying that anyone who has a trip in May should expect it to be cancelled. I'm just purely saying I don't know. As you will all know, the situation is developing hour by hour, never mind day by day, so we don't really know what is going to happen. We're all just having to take things as they come, and you know, we will see from there. But I just wanted to let you know about our trip to Tokyo Disney. I'm sure you had all assumed that that probably wouldn't be happening, but I just wanted to confirm that and let you know what my plans are beyond that. But again, I'm so sorry for everybody who is having to deal with any kind of upheaval in terms of travel, trying to change things, trying to get through to people. I know a lot of the travel companies, airlines are trying to just deal with the people who are due to go sooner. So if you do have trips in a few weeks time, you may still be waiting to hear back. And it is, you know, it is stressful. It's a lot of money that people have paid, so I do totally get it. And I hope that everybody manages to get themselves sorted, rebooked, rearranged, or whatever you've decided to do with minimal kind of upset, expense and stress, because it's really not good. So in terms of the channel in the coming weeks, I do obviously have those vlogs from my February trip, which will be about 7 weeks worth of vlogs, and there is one left for our trip that Ian and I did in December. So I do have vlogs going up on Saturdays for the foreseeable, for the next couple of months. And other than that, we do have some ideas about videos that we will be putting up. Like I said before, I know a lot of people are stuck at home looking for things to watch, just looking for the kind of content that makes them happy, which in a lot of cases is Disney content. And I think we're probably going to do a live stream this week, possibly on Friday, but keep your eye out. I will put it up on my stories here on YouTube. Having said that, I've never used them before, so hopefully it's exactly the same as putting up an Instagram story. I will also keep you updated on Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere else as well when that's going to be. We'll try and make it at a time which is suitable for most people. Obviously, I know a lot of you are in different time zones to us here, and that will just be a live stream for us to talk about Disney. We don't want it to be something that turns into a negative conversation, so we will be just watching in the comments. You know, we want it to be somewhere for people to come to talk about positive things, talk about Disney in a good way, not in a way that is going to kind of get down a road that is not very positive. I think at the moment we just have to try and get that really good balance of obviously acknowledging what's going on, but also trying to find ways to take your mind off things. It can be very overwhelming, so we're going to try and maybe do more things like that in the way of live streams to talk about our favorite place and our plans for our trips when we're able to take them. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I did get a giveaway prize when I was in Florida. I wasn't really sure when I was going to do the giveaway, but I think in light of what's going on, we're going to do it now. So the item I got, I actually put something out on Instagram stories. There were 2 different magic bands I was looking at, and you guys voted, and this was the one that was picked. And it's this vintage Mickey and Walt magic band. So you can see Walt at the bottom there, and then the kind of vintage Mickey at the top. I'll be doing the giveaway on Instagram and Facebook. It's just easier for me to get into contact with people there if you've won. So I will link those below. If you don't already follow, you can head over there and enter to win this magic band. So keep an eye out for that. It'll probably be up in a few hours of this video going up. If not, it may already be there. So that's pretty much it for this update video. I just wanted to check in with you all and let you know what's going on. I hope everyone is okay. There's just so much uncertainty going on at the minute. It's very overwhelming and scary, like I said, so please make sure that you are all being kind to each other, looking after people where you can, but also just being as sensible as possible. But it is just one of those times where things are very uncertain, so I really hope everyone is okay. I also want to say a huge thank you to all of you out there who work in the health service, for the emergency services, anything like that. I know that all of you are very under pressure at the moment in this country and in other countries, so thank you for just always doing such an amazing job in response to things like this, which kind of come out of nowhere. If you're looking for advice on what to do about your Disney trip, first of all, get in contact with your travel provider. Disney have got things in place. I will try and link an article below on exactly what the options are and what they're doing if you book directly with Disney. If you book through a travel agent or you booked your flights separately, obviously get in touch with the airlines. Just be patient, because at the moment it is obviously very overwhelming. they are trying to get to people in order of who is traveling. So if your trip isn't until like mid to end of May or June, obviously try and hold off for the moment, because there are so many people who have trips that were booked very, very soon who they need to deal with. So usually I would say I hope you're having a great day. I do hope you are. I know that things are difficult, so I hope you are managing to be okay, stay healthy, stay as happy as you can, and I will see you all in the next video, which will be a vlog on Saturday, the final one from our trip in December, and then the following week will be the new solo trip, which was in February, and I've already started editing it. I can't wait to share it with you all. So I will see you then, and take care for now. Bye.